Alright, hi guys. So in this tutorial, we're going to talk about minimap since some of you have asked. So just a very quick summary about what is how to implement this minimap. So basically, we are going to try to achieve a minimap inside Unity, and basically we are using another additional camera that is kind of like on top of the level, right? So you have an overview of the whole level, and displaying what this camera sees onto a render texture object. Right, and with that, after that, right, we're gonna put this render texture object into a raw texture which is inside the UI. Right, so without further ado, let's get down to it. So the very first thing I will want to create, right, is basically in my UI, okay, my canvas, right, I want to create another UI object, and I will use a raw image. Okay, so and I will position this raw image kind of like at the top left, top right corner. I'm gonna resize a bit. Okay, I'm just gonna put like 16:9. And I'm gonna scale out a bit. Right. I mean the size is kind of like up to you. Okay. So I mean it can be 69 or anything else, but it's okay. We'll just keep it 69 for now. Right. And the next thing you want to do is to create another camera. Okay, create another camera. Okay. So for this second camera, let's pair it. Let's put it under the main player. Okay, we're gonna reset its position. Right. Then we're gonna bring it like way high up, and we're gonna rotate it like 90-degree downwards of the x-axis. Okay, just key here. Right. So I mean the height of the minimaps is all depends on yourself. So basically what I want to do is to display this onto the render texture that is on our UI. Right. So depend on how close up or far away do you want your minimap to work. Okay. But anyway, so let's just keep it for now for like this. And the next thing we want to do, right? Okay, after we have our camera parented to our player, uh, under our project tabs, we want to create a thing called render texture. Okay, render texture. Okay, so with this, I'm just gonna call it minimap. Okay, so with this done, okay, the size we'll just keep everything by default. Then we'll try to get it to work first. Okay, so after which we'll go back to our UI. Okay, let's just rename this as minimap as well. Okay, then we're gonna bring our render texture onto the texture. Okay, then we're gonna put our camera. Mm, we're gonna say target texture, right, will be our minimap. Okay, right. So this is basically from our camera to the minimap, and then lastly to the UI on the canvas. Okay. So if you notice, right, you can already see a little minimap here. Okay. I mean, if let's say you're very OCD and stuff, you want to make it a little bit better looking. Okay, you can create another empty image or something. Maybe just put it black. Also put 16 by 9. Right, so for this I'm gonna maybe just scale up a little. Right, and I'm gonna try to put over behind my minimap. Okay, so to have a kind of like a border thing. Okay, something like that. Okay, so now I got a minimap, and then let's test to see if it's working. Okay, because our character is turning, so the camera is turning along with us. Okay, if let's say we want to avoid this problem, right, then we don't put our camera with the player. Okay, let's take it out. Then let's create another script. Okay, so in this script, right, we're gonna create a variable to keep track of the player's position. So all it does, right, is just to follow the position of the camera. Let's just stay in the. Okay. So we're gonna set its position of this camera equals to new vector. So we're gonna just take the x and the z of the player position. And we're gonna keep our own y position, which is transform dot position dot y. And lastly will be the player's z position as well. Okay. So this is kind of long. Oh, this is x, not z, yeah. Okay, so let's just quickly format it. Semicolon. Right. Okay, so let's test this. Okay, so we're gonna take an elevator across. Oh no, but it's not exactly following, right? Because we have not dragged our player into our camera object. Okay, let's go again. Oh, so for this two audio listener problem, right? Just remove the audio listener in the second camera. Oh, so the whole game will only have one audio listener. Okay, so now you can see our minimap is working. Let's get across. Okay, so that's kind of like how to create a simple minimap. Okay, so I mean that's about it, right? So that's all for minimap, right? So hope to see your minimap in your game, yeah. Good luck, have fun.